Good day, everyone. Our topic today is all about farm to market road, particularly the typical locations of farm to market roads, general components of farm to market roads, and also the design considerations. What is farm to market road? It is a county road that connects rural or agricultural areas to market towns. So, county roads can vary in size and quality ranging from paved multi-lane roads to unpaved gravel roads, depending on the region and the resources available to the county. So here are the typical location of farm to market roads. It must be it must provide vehicular access from the town market to but are not limited to the following: production areas, primary assembly areas, major markets, fishing ports, fish pond, agricultural and maricultural zones, post-harvest facilities, and lastly, the processing zones. So, here are the components of farm to market roads. So, first is the carriageway. It is a portion of road intended for the movement of vehicles exclusive for shoulders. So, it is a carriageway provides smooth, stable, and durable surface for the transportation of agricultural products from farm to market, facilitating efficient and safe travel for both light and heavy vehicles. So the shoulder is a portion of the roadway contiguous with the traveled way for accommodation of stopped vehicles for emergency use and for lateral support of base and surface courses. It refers to the portion of the road adjacent to the main driving lanes. It's typically an unpaved strip of land that provides additional space for vehicles to pull over, enhancing safety. So the earth canal is a delivers the run of water away from the road. So earth canal can be irrigation, drainage, and roadside drainage canal. These canals are typically unlined and rely on the natural soil for their structure. So, regular maintenance must be provided for it. And next is the area fill. This is a component that is filled in the area that has lower elevation with respect to the road elevation. And lastly, the area cut. This is a component that is excavated from the area that has higher elevation with respect to the road elevation. Then base course. This clause shall consist of furnishing, placing, and compacting an aggregate sub-base course on prepared subgrade in accordance with this standard and the lines, grades, and cross-sections shown in the plans or as directed by the engineer. Embankment. It is usually consists of earth or stone to raise the ground or formation level above the natural surface. So this refer to a raised structure made of soil, rock, or other materials that is constructed to elevate road. So this elevation serves purposes like drainage, stability, flood protection, and grade adjustment. So here are the design considerations for the farm to market roads. The geometric design. Its features should be provided consistent with the projected usage and environmental conditions of the terrain. The roadbed should be widened especially along sharp curves. A one-lane roadway shall be constructed in places where only light vehicles can pass. The road carriageway shall provide space for the safety and movement of the vehicles. And lastly, the shoulder shall reduce seepage adjustment to the carriageway by discharging storm water towards the ditch. Pavement design. The minimum pavement width shall be 2.5 meters for one lane and 5 meters for two lanes. So for the thickness, it shall be 200 millimeter, and the slab length shall be 4.5 meters length, and the ratio of slab width to length should not exceed 1.25. So next is the drainage design. Drainage should be located parallel to the drainage shall be discharged into the natural or man-made drainage features capable of conveying flow in a safe, efficient manner. And the velocity for culverts 0.8 meters per second, and the maximum velocity for pipe drainage systems shall be 5 meters per second to prevent damage to the culvert. Catch basins shall serve as a collection point of stormwater and its subsequent entrance to the storm drain system. So for the miscellaneous structures design, a sidewalk shall be provided in points of community development such as schools and business. Sidewalks design uh, shall allow two people. The minimum width shall be 1.8 meter. So barrier shall be used to prevent vehicles that leave the traveled way from colliding with objects. And road signs shall be provided also for the safety of people. So the chevron signs shall be used to guide drivers through a change in horizontal alignment of the road, such as curves and less than sharp turns. So the reference of this video is the PNS, BAPS, and PABES 289 of 2019. So thank you for listening, guys.